So, okay, I'm going to demonstrate how to make the strategical, tactical, and action plans for the functions of, for the aspects of environmental aspects. I'm going to look at the levels of personnel, the timeline, scope, and I'm also going to consider the aspect of attention. So first, let's look at the environment. So in environment, strategical plan for the environment for a TVET institution, for this case, is going to focus on protecting and preserving the surrounding. That will be the general environmental plan, which focuses on something that is outside the organization or that is general. So to focus to focus on to focus on protecting and preserving of environment. Then for the tactical plan, we're going to, these are the plans that are within the departmental levels. So we are going to enforce the laws that protect or preserve the environment. So enforce the laws and guidelines, the environmental laws and guidelines into the organization. Then another point is to sensitize the entire organization about the environmental aspects. Then when you come to the action plans mainly focuses on the hands-on activities, what we are going to do at the background level to ensure that these environmental aspects are all considered. So the action plans that we have for this TVET institution is to plant 1,000 trees in the surrounding. To plant 1,000 trees in the surrounding. 1,000 trees in the surrounding. Then another action plan that we have for the environment, we're going to engage ourselves in corporate social responsibility, whereby we are going to provide water for the community. Provision of clean water to the community. Corporate social responsibility for the institution. Then after we're done with the environment, we're going to look at the personnel levels. So personnel levels at the strategic plan, we're going to have the top managers, who in the case of our TVET institutions, we have the TVET council. Which is the BOM of the TVET council, which is the BOM in such a case. Then you have the principal, then we have the deputy principals. So for the deputy principals, we have the deputy principal in charge of academics, we have the deputy principal in charge of finance, and we have and we also have deputy principal, who is the registrar. Then for the sake of tactical personnel levels, we have the various departments within the institutions. So for this case, we have the academic departments, then we have non-academic departments. For example, for the case of academic departments, we have the industrial attachment Okay, then for the action in this case, we have the teachers. This will be instructors. Okay, then coming to timeline, to the aspect of timeline in strategic plan, this takes 5 to 10 years, whereby for our case we have 2024 to 2029. Then for the tactical, this takes 1 to 5 years, and for our case we have 1 to 5 years, whereby we have 2024 to 2029, 2024 to 2029. Then for the sake of action plans, this takes less than 1 year. It can take 2 to 3 months, it can take 3 to 9 months. So for our case, we have today till December 2024. Okay. So having looked at strategic, tactical, and action plans in consideration of the environment, personnel, timeline, we're going to focus on the scope. Then lastly, we will look at the attention. So looking at the scope, when we talk about the aspect of scope, we mainly focusing on the overall goals of TVET. For example, to help address the skill gaps in the market. To help address skill gap in the market. Ensure knowledge, ensure skills, to ensure skills, knowledge, and attitudes are delivered in most competent manner. Then when we come to the levels, to the tactical level, we have for example, for the industrial attachment department, its scope is to connect, to link students to the industry that are competitive in the world market, to the competitive institutions. Then we also have for in case of finance, yes, then we have action plans. Action plans, we have monitoring and evaluation of learners' progress through assessment. Ooh. Okay, then when we come to the aspect of attention in the case of strategic plan, we are going to provide culture. One is to provide culture of passion for quality education, Then we have to raise enrollment to at least 700 students, to raise enrollment to at least 700 students. To strengthen good governance, structure, and effective management of college. Then for the case of tactical, in the finance department, the attention is on the effective utilization of financial resources. Then we have, for the case of ICT department, we have to provide adequate support, to the institution on matters of IT, information technology. Then when we come to the action plan, the action plan is to conduct training or other training in an inclusive manner, considering elements of UDL. Then we have to conduct effective classroom management. Okay, so this is the strategic tactical and action plan for the case of a TVET institution that I am managing.